The stage is bathed in soft, golden light as Marcelito Pomoy walks forward, each step calm, measured, and humble. There is no dramatic entrance, no exaggerated confidence, just a quiet man carrying an extraordinary gift. The audience watches politely, some curious, some distracted, unaware that they are about to witness something that defies logic. The judges exchange brief smiles, expecting a good performance, perhaps even a great one, but nothing beyond the boundaries of normal talent. Marcelito pauses at center stage. He adjusts the microphone gently, as if grounding himself. His face reflects years of struggle, discipline, and patience. This moment is not just about singing, it is about trust. Trust in his voice, his journey, and the courage to stand alone before the world. The background music begins slowly, almost cautiously, matching the stillness in the room. The silence among the crowd grows heavier, charged with anticipation. As the first note approaches, time seems to slow. Marcelito closes his eyes, drawing a deep breath. This breath carries memories of poverty, rejection, and countless nights of practice when no one was listening. The judges lean back, relaxed, unaware that their understanding of what a single human voice can do is about to be challenged. Then, the first sound emerges, deep, rich, and unmistakably male. It fills the hall with warmth and control. The audience nods approvingly. He's good, some think. The judges smile, writing mental notes. Everything feels familiar, safe, predictable. But beneath this calm surface, something extraordinary is building. The camera zooms in on Marcelito's face. His expression is focused, almost serene. He is not performing for applause, he is preparing for transformation. The music swells slightly, hinting that this is only the beginning. The atmosphere shifts subtly, like the air before a storm, though no one can yet explain why their hearts are beating faster. This scene is crucial because it represents the moment before belief is shattered. Scene 1 is not about shock, it is about suspense. It lulls the audience into comfort, allowing them to relax before the impossible unfolds. Marcelito stands alone, unassuming, wrapped in silence and soft music, appearing like any other singer chasing a dream. But hidden within this quiet beginning is the promise of something unheard, unseen, and unforgettable. The calm before the miracle is not empty, it is powerful. It is the deep breath the world takes before realizing that the rules of music, voice, and human ability are about to change forever. In this moment, Marcelito Pomoy is not yet a legend. He is simply a man, seconds away from becoming one. The music rises, and with it, the energy in the room begins to shift. Marcelito Pomoy stands perfectly still, yet something extraordinary awakens within him. His first voice, deep, resonant, and powerful, flows effortlessly through the hall. It carries strength, emotion, and authority, filling every corner of the auditorium. The audience listens attentively, impressed but still grounded in familiarity. This is the voice of a skilled male vocalist, controlled and confident. Then, without warning, the impossible happens. Marcelito transitions into a second voice, soft, soaring, and unmistakably female. The sound is pure, delicate, and hauntingly beautiful. Gasps ripple through the audience like a wave. Eyes widen, hands freeze mid-applause. The judges lean forward in disbelief, trying to process what they are hearing. There is no pause, no strain, no trickery, just a seamless shift that feels unreal. The two voices begin to alternate, then intertwine. Male to female, power to grace, strength to vulnerability. It feels as though two singers are sharing one body, each taking turns telling the same emotional story. The audience is no longer just listening, they are witnessing something that challenges logic and reason. Some cover their mouths, others shake their heads in disbelief. Phones rise into the air, desperate to capture proof of what feels like a miracle. Marcelito's face remains calm and focused. There is no sign of effort, no visible struggle. His control is absolute. Each note lands with precision, each transition smoother than the last. This is not imitation, it is transformation. The female voice carries tenderness and emotional depth, while the male voice grounds the performance with strength and presence. Together, they create harmony that feels almost supernatural. The judges exchange stunned glances. One raises an eyebrow, another leans back, overwhelmed. Their expressions say what words cannot. This should not be possible. Years of experience, countless auditions, and thousands of singers have not prepared them for this moment. This is not just talent, it is a phenomenon. As the song progresses, the emotional impact deepens. The audience begins to feel something more than amazement. Goosebumps spread, cheers form. The voices are not just different, they tell different emotional truths, as if two souls are speaking through one heart. The performance becomes intimate, raw, and unforgettable. Scene 2 is the turning point. This is where disbelief replaces expectation. Where the ordinary collapses under the weight of the extraordinary. Marcelito Pomoy is no longer just a contestant or a performer. He becomes a living contradiction to everything people thought they knew about the human voice. In this moment, the world realizes it is witnessing history. One man, two voices, and a performance that redefines what impossible truly means. The final note hangs in the air, trembling softly as it fades into silence. For a brief, unforgettable moment, the entire auditorium is frozen. No applause, no cheers, just disbelief. It is the kind of silence that only follows something truly extraordinary. Marcelito Pomoy lowers the microphone slightly, his chest rising as he takes a quiet breath, unaware of the emotional storm he has just unleashed. Then, suddenly, the spell breaks. The audience erupts to its feet in a thunderous standing ovation. Applause crashes through the hall like waves, mixed with cheers, whistles, and cries of awe. Some people clap above their heads, others wipe tears from their eyes. Phones are raised high, not to record anymore, but to capture proof that this moment really happened. This is no ordinary applause, it is gratitude, shock, and wonder all rolled into one. The judges are stunned. One sits back in their chair, hands covering their mouth, eyes wide in disbelief. Another slowly shakes their head, smiling as if trying to comprehend the impossible. Pens are forgotten, notes remain unwritten, words fail them. Years of experience judging talent cannot explain what they have just witnessed. This performance has gone beyond competition, it has entered legend. Marcelito bows gently, his humility standing in sharp contrast to the magnitude of his talent. He does not celebrate, he does not boast. Instead, he offers a quiet smile, as if thanking the audience for listening. This simple gesture deepens the emotional impact. The world has just seen something miraculous, yet the man responsible remains grounded, respectful, and human. The camera pans across the crowd, faces glowing with excitement, disbelief, and emotion. Strangers exchange looks of amazement, silently asking each other, "Did that really just happen?" Some audience members are visibly emotional, moved not just by the voices, but by the story behind them, a story of perseverance, struggle, and a dream that refused to die. One judge finally leans forward, attempting to speak, but pauses, searching for the right words. The room grows quiet again, not from anticipation, but from reverence. Whatever is said next will try, but fail, to fully describe what has just occurred. Because some experiences are felt, not explained. Scene 3 is the moment of realization. This is where the performance stops being sound and becomes memory. Marcelito Pomoy has not just sung a song. He has shifted perceptions, challenged limits, and reminded the world that human potential is far greater than we imagine. As the applause continues, one truth becomes clear. This is not the end of a performance, it is the birth of a moment that will be replayed, shared, and remembered for years to come. The world is left speechless, and Marcelito Pomoy stands quietly at the center of it all, having once again done the impossible.